Greetings shipmates, Captain Bravado here, and another video on making mistakes but probably getting away with it. Today we are taking our Tier 10 Worcester out for a spin. We've played this ship many times. Most are ranked, but not so much in solo play. The reason I don't do a lot of solo play is because it's very difficult on some maps to actually find enough cover not to get killed the minute you're spotted. This game is a mild exception. Now, with the economy the way it is, I thought it was probably a good idea to save some fuel, so we won't actually be driving the Worcester much past G6 for the majority of this game. Now, if done well, or if you're lucky, that can work out in your favour as well, as we're going to see over the next 15 minutes or so. But first off, we need to get ourselves there. Now, yep, we carry RPF on the Worcester. I find this very useful. It was brilliant for ranked, being a radar cruiser, and this is pre-nerf, so I haven't changed it since. I haven't played it much since as well, so it was another opportunity to see what's really changed. In the view here at the moment, I haven't really noticed this hipper coming alongside. Just a quick supply transfer before we get ourselves in a position to start dispensing freedom and democracy at an alarming rate of shell knots. Now, my plan here is to push up to that little island, give our terrible a bit of cover into C, and try and keep some guns towards B at the same time as well. Because, well, you never know. Sometimes people want to push, but not always. It's not ideal to go into B early doors when you've got a lot of radar knocking around, as we do, and as they do. But lo and behold, a Kitikazi has been spotted. I plan on raining Hail Mary down on her right now. So the guns are unloaded. Unsurprisingly, I'm detected, but because I'm still pushing forwards, I've now disappeared, which is of course very useful. I haven't run radar because there's no point, it's way out of range. My front turrets aren't clearing the island, but my rear ones are doing the job just nicely. So we've already done 5k, and we finished her off with the last volley as well. I mean, I think you can, the other two ships in there can take a lot of credit. 52 did pop up briefly, so we sent a salvo over there as well to see what we can do. We know where that Des Moines is now, so our radar chances are limited. And we have the Benson and the Daring spotted over this side, and the Republic and the Minotaur, which I believe are in division together. So I'm just going to creep my way forwards here a little bit. Now, it wouldn't be a mistakes were made video if a mistake wasn't made. Stay tuned. Because the American cruisers, unlike the British ones, I just come from a Minotaur game previously, don't tend to accelerate too quickly. And they don't tend to stop too quickly either. So I've stuck my nose out in places I probably shouldn't have really. I'll go in the shipping sense, so we're in the Hornet's nest now. But I haven't been spotted. I'm just going to jog the ship back a little bit here, so as not to give too much up to anything else. But for some bizarre reason, I've got myself transfixed on this Amagi in the background. Now I can see the caps going. RPF is pointing straight through there, so it's probably that Benson. But there's not really a lot around in support-wise at the moment. The Republic's just popped up, so I'm going to have a big old go at him. And I'm detected and targeted by 4 ships. Cue the smell of fear. So we're hammering reverse. We've got a little bit lucky there, haven't we? The Republic hasn't just deleted us there. We're going to pay for this with some damage now. But, you know, never go down without all hands and all guns firing anyway. So reversing off, trying to angle slightly towards the Republic. We're just going to release as much daiquiri as we can. But knowing the angle of his guns, if we get back just enough, this island's going to give us just enough protection. We're doing some decent damage to him though, and a switch up to AP, switch back to HE now as he turns in, because we're just not going to achieve any damage there, so I can't hit him anymore, therefore he can't hit him. But something is raining its fire down from over there, and I'm not happy about that. However, it seems to be small arms fire. We're going to guess that's probably our friend in the Daring. Judging by the rate of fire, the Fletcher doesn't fire that quickly. But this Republic and this Minotaur are a problem. They're a very big problem as well. They're in division together, they're pushing together. Be in big trouble. I haven't got a huge amount of support, but I'm just going to keep the front guns firing on this hipper because he doesn't seem to be too bothered about what's going on. Switch to AP, he's showing us the whole side of his boat. Not too, but I'm very concerned about what this Minotaur is going to do, and this Republic, because if they both push round from where they are, I'm dead. I can keep reversing back around this corner, but a solid advance is going to see us in trouble. So we're going to keep the guns firing. We're just going to keep the ship jogging gently on the spot. Hopefully, with any sort of luck, we're not going to get defeated anytime soon. We are targeted again. Slam that baby into reverse. Hipper's deleted. The Maggie's available to us as we reverse. We're still being targeted, but I just don't know. Minotaur's vanished, so maybe it's him. But the Republic's not pushing. The Maggie is. Hydros went out, just in case we were seeing a DD, and to spot the Minotaur. Unfortunately, we've spotted some torpedoes coming. But this Minotaur is sitting in this gap behind us. It's not a ship I want to push round on, because he can do just as much damage to me as I can do to him, but he has torpedoes, so I can get my nose round there. His ship is orientated perfectly well to dispense his British fish in my direction. Something I want to play on, but right now there's not really too much that can hit us, and we can still keep firing, so we're going to stay here, keep raining down on that. And then the Benson's appeared, and he's smoked up in front of a Worcester. Radar on, gunfire off. Now what I wanted to do was reverse the boat round so I could get the rear guns round just a little bit quicker so we could get all of our firepower on him. He's reversing back, he's moving out of radar range, and I can't push forward exposing too much to the side of my ship, so we're just going to try and take as much damage off him as we can. Just keep moving backwards to avoid those torpedoes, which, well, yeah, they're clearly on the way. And because he'd stopped broadside to us, it was a reasonable assessment assumption that he was definitely going to have fired those torpedoes at us. The Mino's still sitting there, the Daring's still sitting there, and we are now in hydro range. Just a quick check on the board, see where we are. I mean, points-wise, we're doing okay. We're holding 2 caps. We've got a 100-point lead. 85,000 damage so far. It's not going too bad, but yeah. Quick delete if they get rid of me, because I'm down here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships on the other side of this island to me, and our 2 most southern facing ships are exiting stage left at a higher velocity. So we're just going to play this very carefully, see what this Republic does, and see what we can do. It looks like now the Minotaur's trying to push behind us as well. He's smoked. Panic stations as the Daring suddenly turns up. But I've got nothing available, nothing's on cooldown. Someone else has spotted him. Luckily for me, the 46 has. We can get rid of that quick. Daring down. He's got quite a tight torpedo angle, so unfortunately for him, there's no chance he's really got his torpedoes out to me. Daring's torpedo, pitiful. You've kind of got to show the whole broadside of the ship to be able to get them out on target, which is a bit of a weakness compared to the Jutland. Same thing for its concealment as well. Don't get me wrong, it does a hell of a lot more damage. 6 kilometre concealment is not quite as good as the Jutland. 5.7. I digress though. So that's another ship down, that's another fire on the Omagi. And most of this we've been getting away with, we're shooting for free. We are getting a few shatters because we are shooting at distance. We do have IFHE on the ship. Fire at the Omagi as she pushes her way around the island, and the Minotaur is gone as well. So I just noticed some gunfire coming from the rear there, the Zal. Check and see where we are angled to him. He's disappeared behind the island. The public's not bothered about me, which is lucky. Something straight through my backside, and that would have been exit stage left, back to port, nice cup of tea, and think about what ship we're playing next. Now sometimes tame play does happen, and this is where the Worcester tends to do very, very well. If you've got an obliging DD like this Fletcher in front of me, who was +1 for this, is willing to lay out his smoke for you, forwards, then start getting through the damage as well. The Hindenburg and the Imagi have now worked out that if they keep sitting over there, they're not going to win this game. Press. We're on the press as well. I want to use all of this smoke. Keep moving forwards. Keep raining down destruction on this Hindenburg. See if we can get rid of him. We are in the process of losing A at the moment. But not a major concern with the points. If we just get rid of these two ships, you know, we're going to be in a good state. We're not going to get any more health back at the moment, so we need to be a little bit careful. Either one of those ships, if they spot me, if there are any more misplays in this game, it's going to be over. Now, what might have been noticed as well, I didn't mention it at the start of the video, is my clan tag has gone. Now, the reason the clan tag's gone is because me and my other division mates, or what would be in real life friends, have decided to go back to our original clan, which was Mistakes Were Made. So this is an interim weekend game while we're waiting for the 3-day call off to finish, before which we can transfer back to our old game and our MWM game tag. It's not a lot, but it's funny. You know, no one's proclaiming to be a genius player around here. Hence the name Mistakes Were Made, and why these videos always have the let's make mistakes, because we do make mistakes. Sometimes we get away with it, sometimes we don't. But I want to get some videos out as well with some of my other clan mates as well, because we do a lot of divisional play. Kind of what we're about, and that's kind of where our levels of fun are at most of the time. So hopefully by the next video I will have my tag back on for Mistakes Were Made, and we'll be making many more mistakes in many more games to come. In the meantime, we are still raining HE fire down on just about everything and anything that comes into range now. This poor old Maggie's get himself into my wrath as well now. So we're going to keep working down here. He's damaged gone a short while ago. 52 is a bit pressy. The Fletcher politely pointing out to me that we're running through the running out of smoke time. Federal secured, high caliber secured, 107,000 damage secured, and if we're lucky, Yamagi is secured as well. Checking where that Des Moines is. I don't want him coming up behind me, so I'm going to start my push around now, because that Zhao is the closest thing to me, and that Hindenburg, for the best will in the world, he's dying. I don't need to assist with that. Right now, I'm pretty sure the Yu Yang or the Gascon's got him. Knowing that the cap is going, and we have a 931 points advantage, I've decided at this point to go forwards. Because, yeah, everything always works when you're at 972 points, doesn't it? All we have to do is take care of him, and this game's over. So, he's popping around the corner, we've got the side of his boat, switch ourselves up to AP, lat, and Mighty Jingles would say, that's paddling. And there's our 4-goal haul. Nice defended flags.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
And we're back in port. It's a pretty decent Worcester game. If you can survive long enough, you can have a lot of fun in the Worcester. But there we go. That will be the last one as my untagged before we come back as Mistakes Were Made. I have been Captain Bravado. I have been making mistakes, and until we sink again, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, and tell a friend. We do Twitch as well under the same name, Bravado, and Twitter as Bravado EU. Thanks again. Captain Bravado out.